What's up, y'all? It's been a long time. We gotta give y'all an effort real quick. So, uh, we gonna call this third time with Mark number two. Number two. So, I was riding my bike one day, right? Coming back from checking out some stuff on my land, and I'm riding back. And I try not to leave the family alone for too long. So, riding back on a nice little clip. Now, mind you, there's dirt roads everywhere. Dirt roads, rocks, gravel, all that type of stuff. So not paved like we used to in the States, unless you're from the country, that type of thing. But anyway, I'm riding. Now, real rocky terrain. So I'm getting it, y'all. Damn, a bunch of chickens had just ran by me. I passed them up. I'm looking at the chickens like, oh man, that's nice. Just enjoying nature, enjoying all of the beauty and the tranquility and all of the things that's going on beside me, man. And then I see a couple sitting down in their little patio area, I call it, right? I speak to them, smiling, and then I hit a rock. Boom! Boom! Right? I try to catch myself, but I'm falling forward, man. I catch myself, so I plant my feet into the ground. Feet go on the ground. Plant my feet in the ground, right? Well, one of my feet, it got hit by the side of my pedal on that bike, right? Now, at the time, I thought, oh, it hurt. But I done banged my legs before, I done hit myself before, so I wasn't thinking nothing of it. So I ride a little bit further. I took like 2 steps, really. And I looked down, and I said, oh, son of a gun. And I got it. So, I don't know, immediately, like it didn't hurt like you would think it would have hurt, at least looking at the picture. But as I started looking at it, I said, damn, I done slipped myself open. So then I'm instantly thinking about, the different bacterias, horror stories I done heard about the area and this and that, things of that nature. And, coming to Africa and catching an infection and dying and all these type of things, man. So looking at my foot, and my first instinct is I still got about a mile and a half to ride before I even get home, right? So initially, first thought is tough it out. We're gonna be straight. And then I tell you, man, about a minute later, I guess the adrenaline started wearing off. Well, I probably don't wear off that fast, but I just put it like this, man. That mug started hurting. So I'm like, oh snap, man, I'm in for it now. So I'm gonna fast forward, y'all, but put it like this. It took me, I don't know how long it took me, but when I finally got home, my people, they could see I was limping, but they didn't know what was wrong. So, I don't say nothing. I don't let on. I go straight to the back, try to rinse off the blood and carry on, put some peroxide on, all that good stuff. And then my son, it's almost like he had a sixth sense. He was like, Dad, are you okay? You don't look good. And I'm trying to play it off. Trying to think about if I could put some duct tape on it, some super glue, just trying to think of all the different little things I probably could do to alleviate the situation, to get past the situation, man. But I'm looking at it and it's looking worse and worse. So I go back to the front, and my wife is like, what's wrong, babe? You okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then finally, something made me just go ahead and confess, man. I raised my pant leg up because I had on jeans. So I raised my pant leg up. Then she saw, at the time, this mug was split wide open, white meat. The white meat was showing. I had blood. It wasn't like gushing blood. I guess it was a tendon or something, but it was split. It was definitely split. So she like, oh, hell no. You going to the hospital. I'm like, man, no, I'll be straight. I'll be good. I'm just going to let it heal. You know how you got to get your mind right. I didn't want stitches, but I knew I was gonna have to do something because I was in bad shape, man. I'm limping around, my legs split open. So she left, and I don't know where she went. She just disappeared, and she went and came back like, I don't know, maybe like 5-10 minutes later. But at the time, I didn't really know him like that. I rode with him like one time. Now we like real good friends. But she went and got my boy Mr. Zanzibar. So that's like my taxi dude. That's like my little H around here. So she went and called him. He came back, and I don't think he came upstairs, or maybe he met me at the top of the stairs. But anyway, long story short, there's like an urgent care not too far not too far really, not too far from here. So anyway, long story short, man, he dropped me off to the urgent care, and I went in that piece, and then I got stitched up. They had to hit me with the shot, and all that good stuff, but they stitched me up real good, and then got me back on my way. So that was one of my first times having to go sit in the urgent care, having to go get any type of medical work done. I gotta say, everybody was real professional. The clinic looked really clean. They had a mix of English speakers and full, I guess, Swahili speakers. Had a couple, I guess, some volunteers. There must have been like some European Germans or something coming over to help also. But the place was clean. Everything was good. The service was good. They took care of me real good. My mind said, man, this is expensive. But after talking with my wife and talking with some other people, they're like, nah, that really ain't bad for what you got done. Because I got the stitches done and the sutures and the local anesthetic and all that good stuff. So I think it ran me like almost like $300, $400, something like that, to get the procedure done. And then I came back in about 2 weeks, I think it was. I came back, they checked on it again. And then I think I came back a third time for them to remove the stitches, if I'm not mistaken. So that's how that went. They made sure it was clean, make sure it was dressed real good and everything. I said, it's funny, man, because to say my bicycle, I don't even have the metal pedals like I thought they was. They were just plastic, but I must have hit at the right angle, because that mug split me from left to right, man. It split me across. So, hey, it is what it is what it is. But luckily, my wife had the insurance or whatever, so I don't know if we got reimbursed yet, but the insurance did try to file a claim on that. So hopefully, I'll get my reimbursement on that sometime soon and everything. Checking out the kite surfing in the back. I don't know if you can see it, man. The ocean isn't too far from where I'm at, and they got nothing but the kites. People kite surf. Real beautiful, windy. I don't know how much you can see because I'm not on the iPhone 77. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day here in the Zanzibar, Tanzania, East Africa. They said Africa, go back to Africa, go back to Africa, man. I'm so glad I came. I'm so glad I listened. I'm so glad I'm back in Africa. Anyway, that's what it is, y'all. If you got any questions or whatever, let me know. If you're curious about moving to Africa, or just curious what my experience has been, feel free to shoot me email. I do answer. You can also hit me up on Instagram, WeMovingBack. That's the handle I go by. Website, WeMovingBack.com, all that good stuff. But don't let some of these YouTubers lie to you and paint the false picture. You don't just move over here and instantly feel like you home, and this is where I belong. I mean, you do, but I just say that there's headaches involved in making the transition over here as well. Some people try to paint the picture like as soon as you come to Africa, all your headaches and worries go away, and that's not true. You switch one set of headaches off with another. Of the two, I'm happy with the decision that I made, but I just want to put it out there that the transition here isn't just you come here and then all your headaches and all your life worries and all your troubles and trials and tribulations go away. I'll just put this out here before I wrap it up. But over here, you got a lot of shady lawyers and con artists and scammers, and people they see you as a check, and they're trying to figure out a way to. I'm looking. They got a dude on a roof. Man, I wish y'all could see. They got a dude on a building in the distance. This brother is dancing on the roof, going side to side. He's shaking his booty. It might got a soccer game going on in the background, I guess, but he is tearing it down. I hope y'all can see. I don't know if my lens is enough, but back to what I was saying, man. It's a good time. Life is good. Things is good, but you do have obstacles here also. You got obstacles everywhere, man. That's part of life. So, again, if you got any questions or concerns, feel free to hit me up. I haven't been posting in a while just because my technology isn't technologying for me, man. My computer with all my nice little graphics and things that I like to use for my videos ain't really doing what it needs to do. So, anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Y'all be blessed.